Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Wednesday's Dan's Album Analysis and Rating. My name is Dan, and I shall be your host today. So, cheers to you all. Before we start off, if you do like this type of content, please like and subscribe, tell your friends, hit the little thumbs up and the little bell to be notified when I publish new content like this. So, today's suggestion comes from @Strimbles, who suggested I do a album review analysis on Black and Blue's first album, which is self-titled. Okay, if you do want to participate in this or just give me suggestions in the comments, you can do so. I write them all down. So just write them in the comments if there's an album you would like me to do here, an album analysis and rating. Just like Strimbles did, or @Strimbles gave me 4 or 5 of them, so I chose this one here. So we're going to be looking at Black and Blue self-titled. So this album came out in 1984 on Geffen Records, produced by Dieter Dierks. Now the players on this album are Jamie St. James on lead vocals and backing vocals, Tommy Thayer on lead guitars, rhythm guitars, and background vocals, Jeff Whoop Warner, that's a nickname I guess there, Jeff Whoop Warner on rhythm guitars, lead guitars, and background vocals, Patrick Young on bass guitar and background vocals, and Pete Holmes on drums. What is it with drummers that don't sing? I don't know. But anyway, so thank you for the suggestion here @Strimbles. We're going to be going song by song, giving a rating out of 10, and then give the final total to see what the whole album is out of 10. I really like these guys here. I don't think they've made a bad album, but I'll give you my thoughts at the end there. So, sorry, I just finished supper and I'm burping the salad. All right, now I'm ready. Okay, so song number 1, The Strong Will Rock. A good opener for an album. I'm going to give it an 8. It's good. What I find with this band that there's missing that really good, well, there's some really good songs on this here, but they're missing that one really good song here. But it's still a great song there. Yeah, 8 out of 10 for The Strong Will Rock. Next up, we've got School of Hard Knocks. Now, to me, that is a great song. I'm giving that one a 10. There's such a cool offbeat, very difficult to reproduce, I guess, as an air band or whatever there. But yeah, there's some really cool offbeats. And even on the chorus, there's some really cool bass grooves, I will say, not licks there, but it goes from the higher octave to the lower one, and doo boom, the School of Hard Knocks. Anyway, yeah, I really love that song. 10 out of 10 for me for that one. And next up, we've got Auto Blast, and there's some really cool drums during the bridge, with the ride and the toms, like something like that there. I really love that part there. Still a decent song there, a really good, catchy song there. 8 out of 10 for me regarding Auto Blast. It's, again, they're all good songs, but there's missing that And speaking of missing that we're going to go to the big, or I guess their most known song, which is Hold On to 18. Now I'm going to give this one 9.5. I'll tell you why. It's a petty reason there. First of all, it starts off with a really groovy bass, ding 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 ding. And you know what? Like one of my complaints about this song here is that bass intro, or the intro isn't long enough. Like, I have a DVD of them live. Well, it comes with a box set of all their 4 albums on CD, and it came with a extra DVD. and they're going on, the bass player is going on. Again, it's just one note. It doesn't matter if it's one note or 10 million there. It's a good groove. But the reason I gave it a 9.5 is the title. Every time I saw the title, I was like, that is not a radio friendly type of household name, type of song title. Like, hold on to 18 for like the longest. I mean, I get it. I think they're talking about, try to stay young at heart, hold on to your 18 years old. I guess that's what the song about. But the title is, I just found it very odd and unappealing. So I don't know if that's the reason why this single didn't do better there. Well, there's a lot of reasons why this band didn't go further there. Like same with Y&T, lack of videos, big time for this, especially at that age. That was the MTV age. So yeah, hold on to 18. Great, great, catchy song. Dumb title. So I'm giving that one a 9.5 out of 10. Last one on the side one is Wicked Bitch. So that one I'm giving it a 7. Super catchy chorus, but I'm not, I don't find bitch to be a swear word, but it's one of those, I'm not a huge fan of song titles, and especially like, again, I'm not saying this is a swear word, but it's, I mean, borderline. He's not talking about a wicked dog, I can tell you that. Yeah, just when it's something that's repeated over and over, to me, it loses its punch. So again, same with that. I think last week I did the Enough is Enough review, and Starfucker. Like I was like, okay, I get it there, but these types of lyrics or words do not work for me, especially when they're repeated over and over. So Wicked Bitch to me gets a 7. Great, great, catchy chorus. Just I find dumb lyrics for the chorus. Okay. Next we go to sorry. Next we go to side 2, and we get a cover of, I believe it's Sweet Action. And I'll say this is probably my favorite cover of this song. I know that many people have covered this song there. Probably helps that this is the first time I actually heard the song also. I didn't know it was a cover at the time when I first heard it. I'm giving that one a 10 out of 10. I love that cover. It's a great song too, and I love what they did with it here. So we got 10 out of 10 for Action. Then we get Show Me the Night. Again, I'm singing in my head there. It's a decent song. It's like there's nothing really wow to me after Action. They're all very solid songs. Just it's missing that the next level of great songwriting, which I find. So yeah, that one I'm giving a 7 out of 10 here. Again, not a bad grading there. Next up, we got One for the Money. I'll assume that these types of titles were not cliched at the time there, but I don't know how many times I've heard One for the Money, Two for the Show, and One for the Money. That's Elvis Presley, right? Anyway, yeah, One for the Money is still a great, catchy chorus, though. I do love this song. I just don't find it very original. But again, this is coming from someone who discovered this band probably 10 years too late. So yeah, One for the Money, still a good song. 8 out of 10. I'm the King is my least favorite song of the album. It's to me, it's just there. It's not nowhere near bad. But it's just there for me. I'm giving that one a 6 out of 10 for that one. It's I don't know. I just find it it's easily to me the weakest song on the album there. Again, to me. But they do come back with Chains Around Heaven, which is actually a pretty decent closer. Not great closer, but a 7 out of 10 type of good closer. So this arguably probably their better album overall, as a whole, I find that there's songs that stand out way better on Nasty Nasty. Without Love is pretty pop hard rock, I guess. And In Heat is good too. Actually, I listened to it last 2 weeks ago there, so it's still good albums. I just find that all their albums are very very good, but none of them are very great as a whole, I find. But I do love the cover for this. Like, this is 84. It looks like a picture turned into a painting way before AI was doing this sort of crap. But is there a uh, illustration? Stan Watts. I don't even know if he's a painter or a photographer or not. This is definitely not a photograph there. But yeah, again, good album, guys. Even borderline great. My final rating would be 8 out of 10. Still very strong, because the strong will rock. I thought that was dumb. My God. Sometimes I get these jokes out of nowhere. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. But anyway, yeah, Black and Blue are a very good band, very solid. You will not be disappointed when listening to Black and Blue. I just find that they're there. And I know that they wanted to compare themselves to Rat. Like, to me, Black and Blue was here and Rat was just actually a lot higher, I find there. Rat had the same type of structure, songs, and like not really. I mean, Rat had really, really big or good hits there. These ones are few and far in between, but they're still great songs there. So I don't want to feel like I'm bashing this album. I'm not at all. I'm just saying that they could have been bigger had they had either one better support from the record company, but also missing that. I don't know. Hold On to 18 was not a good title for a song there, but again, that's just me. That's really being petty, guys. I know that there. But yeah, Black and Blue, 8 out of 10. Good album here. It was actually very fun. I did enjoy re-listening to it there. I do enjoy listening to Black and Blue there. But I never tend to say, wow, that was a good song. Like, it's very far in between for this band. I mean, I've said it, just not often. Anyway, that is my album review for Black and Blue, self-titled. Thank you at Strimbles for the suggestion. And I guess we'll be back next Wednesday with another one of your, well, not Strimbles, but another one of you, the viewers, recommendations here. So yeah, again, if you do want to participate in this, just write in the comments an album you would like me to go check out. If I don't have it, I always put it in my wish list. Canada Post is sort of over, but not really. I'm not even going to explain the strike right now there, but yeah, we're on strike. Well, Canada Post is sort of on strike, but not on strike. So I'm not really buying any records right now either there. So if I don't have the record, it might take a while until I get it there. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. On that note, we will see you guys next episode, and have yourselves a great whatever. Take care. Bye-bye.